What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berm. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, because today we are using genuinely, and I say this about every Pokemon, but I swear to God, this is one of my favorite Pokemon, like top 5. We're using Zoroark today. And dear Lord, this is the Pokemon. When I started getting into competitive Pokemon, it was in Gen 5, and I thought that Zoroark's mechanic was the coolest thing in the world. I had, they gave you a Zorua if you had some special event or something. I forget what it was. I went to GameStop and I got a Zorua, and it was my ace in the party. I love Zoroark so much. If you don't know what Zoroark does, its ability is called Illusion. Basically, it disguises itself and appears as the Pokemon that you input as the 4th Pokemon in your slot. So in VGC, say I were to bring all my Pokemon and I was to click Gengar as my 4th Pokemon, that's what Zoroark would come out as Gengar. It would look like Gengar until it got hit with an attack. It's actually kind of the only reason why you have to input every single Pokemon into different orders. Why wouldn't you just have to pick the 2 Pokemon that you led with? This is like why you have to do that in Showdown, too. It's very strange. It's a very good Pokemon. Indulge me for a second while I talk about this team, because there are some things that I want to try and verbalize. If you don't care about, why this team is made up the way that it is, you can skip to the battles. But very quickly, basically what this team does is it gives Zoroark a lot of options to lead with Whimsicott. Zoroark cannot disguise itself as Rillaboom, right? Because Rillaboom's ability is to set grassy terrain. And when Zoroark comes out, it'll look like Rillaboom, but it won't set grassy terrain, and everybody will know that is not Rillaboom. However, Pokemon like Lapras, when Lapras leads, 99% of the time, it Dynamaxes turn 1 and goes for the G-Max Resonance to set up Aurora Veil. Additionally, if Terrakion leads with Whimsicott, the first thing that happens, Terrakion Dynamaxes, Whimsicott uses Beat Up into it. These are moves that my opponent is going to try and predict just based on the initial lead. And they're moves that they might mess up what they do, thinking that I'm going to do this very obvious thing that I'm trying to telegraph to them. Hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm a Lapras. I'm going to Gigantamax right now. I am a Terrakion. I'm going to get my Justified boost right now. But that's not going to happen. What's actually going to happen is Whimsicott's either going to set up Tailwind, or it's going to use Fake Tears into my opponent. Now, the Whimsicott is built to work with Terrakion, so that is an option that this team can go for. And last but not least is the Gengar, because ultimately, Gengar is the perfect Pokemon for Zoroark to transform into. It makes it so that your opponent doesn't want to use a Fighting, Bug, or Fairy move into a Gengar, right? Because those moves are either not effective at all, or they're not very effective. And those are the 3 types that Zoroark is weak against. So right off the bat, Zoroark is likely not going to get hit by a super effective attack. Additionally, our opponent could go for a Psychic or Ghost type move to try and be super effective against Gengar. Zoroark resists Ghost moves and isn't affected at all by Psychic moves. I don't have to tell you that. It's a Dark type. So if we come across a Alakazam that might want to go for an Expanding Force, thinking it'll affect my Zoroark at all, Zoroark can just snarl right back in its face. That's the same thing goes for Terrakion, by the way. They will try and go for Psychic moves into Terrakion, and it's not going to affect Zoroark. It's going to make for a lot of fun with this team. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Ultimately, it's about trying to get Zoroark to shine. Zoroark's not going to be Dynamaxing in these games, likely, but who knows? Maybe we'll get one for the thumbnail. If you're excited to see Zoroark take on the ranked ladder, like, comment, subscribe. Sorry this intro was so long. And if you want to use this team, let's try and get the video to 35 likes. It's going to take me a little bit to make a video because I'm sort of backlogging my videos right now. To make a video with this team and the rental code if you get to 35 likes on this video. But if you do, I promise I will eventually make it, and I just ask that you be patient. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Let's jump into our first battle right now. Okay, Bedian, Bedian? Like Ledian? Maybe. Very cool team. They have a Meowstic, which I haven't seen since Isle of Armor came out. They also have the Porygon Z, which I've seen a lot. And they have a Heracross, which I have not seen at all. Look how cute Heracross's little sprite is. I love that. I love that for you, Heracross. Okay, so this is an example of a time when we could probably lead with Zoroark disguising as Gengar. I just don't know if I want to bring Gengar to this game. Do you know what I mean? Zoroark does not have Protect on it, so... does Gengar like this game at all? It just... It doesn't really. You know what? Let's go for it. Who cares? Yeah, let's leave Whimsicott and Zoroark. Let's bring Gengar as our last Pokemon, but who should fit in the middle there? Maybe, maybe Rillaboom? Yeah, I like Rillaboom there. Let's go Rillaboom there, and let's bring Gengar in the back. I mean, we really don't have anything for that Duraludon, do we? It's too late. It's too late. We're going to rock with it. I probably should have brought Terrakion instead of Rillaboom. Yeah, but you know what? We can just pray that they don't bring their Duraludon. They probably will, based on the makeup of my team. No, they saw that I had Terrakion. They might not bring Duraludon. Porygon Z and Amoonguss are going to come out first, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so turn 1, they are likely going to go for... We're going to outspeed that Porygon, so let's go for a Snarl. And I can also fake Tears. Or should I try a Tailwind? They're gonna, let's fake Tears into Porygon Z. They might Rage Powder. Hopefully they don't, Spore. I'm interested to know what move they're going to go for with Porygon Z, because they're probably not going to go for the Max Strike. They might go for a Max Darkness, which I don't think would kill Zoroark. That's the other... Sorry, I didn't mention them in the intro. They also could go for Dark moves, which obviously we also resist. Let's see. So Fake Tears is going to go into... Oh, no. Wait. Fake Tears is not affected by Rage Powder? Oh, Grass types are not affected by Rage Powder. That's right. Grass types are not affected by Rage Powder, which is why, yeah, that's why, Whimsicott didn't care about that. That's why the Fake Tear still went into the Porygon. That's awesome. That's amazing. So now we can go for Snarl again, do another huge chunk of damage to Porygon Z, and we can also just set up our Tailwind right now. And there's nothing they can do about it. This is a great lead. That's awesome. It's funny too because this yo, Kevin's online. This Zoroark does have Sludge Bomb, and so it can still disguise itself as that confuses me. Why wouldn't they Hailstorm into Gengar, anticipating that the hail would then kill Whimsicott? Do you know what I mean? And there's the Spore into what is actually my Zoroark. What I was saying before was that you can, if you don't get hit, like right now, if I were to be going for Sludge Bombs right now, they would still think that it was Gengar. They could still think that this is Gengar. Snarl is not a move that, unless you had the ability to look it up right away, it's still a move that could potentially... be learned by Gengar, right? I don't think that Gengar actually does get Snarl. But this is great. This is a really great lead. We might actually Gigantamax Gengar here, because... Burning Jealousy hits both? Hello! Let's Grassy Glide into Porygon right now, though. We're behind a Tailwind, which also means that Zoroark's at +1 right now, because they only got one max strike off, and we're now in Tailwind, so we're at +1 instead of... Tailwind is +2, right? Yeah, you cannot Rage Powder Grass types. So Grass Slide will still go into Porygon Z, we'll pick up the KO, and we will go through our one mandatory sleep turn. Great battle so far. This team is working very well right now. They still don't technically know that Gengar is Zoroark. They might know, you know, but they haven't hit me yet. And Hail does not count as getting hit by, I mean, obviously, you've seen it already. God, I love this Pokemon so much. Let's see what their next Pokemon is. I could just go for Acrobatics into that Amoonguss and probably pluck it. Here comes Heracross. No, so I'm definitely Acrobaticsing into that Heracross. And we can still just Burning Jealousy. I didn't realize that it hit both Pokemon. Does it always hit both Pokemon? Yeah, it does, right? It hits both Pokemon and burns if we get our stats lowered. Let's watch Rillaboom enjoy this this Tailwind right here. Rage Powder again. I don't know what they think is happening here. Why my grass types still aren't getting hit. And to be perfectly honest, right now, here's what I think is my best option. Hopefully they don't disconnect or something before. But I genuinely think that... I don't think that Zoroark is going to get to Dynamax many times in this video at all. It is definitely more like a weird support Pokemon. But... oh, I really want to Dynamax is what I'm saying. I just don't think I can yet. I think I have to Burning Jealousy here, and I think I have to Acrobatics into Amoonguss. Oh, it has the Flying Berry. The Koba Berry. So if Zoroark can wake up here, nice. It gets the Burning Jealousy off, takes out Amoonguss, and pops Mimikyu's Disguise. If Zoroark survives this turn, I am 1000% Dynamaxing, just so we can get the thumbnail of a Dynamax to Zoroark. Sorry if that's clickbaity, but Phantom Force. Uh-oh. Do we still have Tailwind, or is Tailwind gone after this turn? Might be gone. Tailwind petered out. Yep. Okay, so let's Dynamax this Zoroark right now. I think they're going to attack Zoroark thinking that it's the Gengar still. This is awesome. This is awesome. Amazing. Okay, we're not going to hit Mimikyu, I don't think. Oh, you know what? Rillaboom's going to hit Mimikyu. It should. Dynamaxing will pop its disguise. Its illusion, I should say. It doesn't? I thought that Dynamaxing pops the illusion. It does not. They're going to hit me right now with Phantom Force. It's gonna do nothing because we're a dark type. Yes! Oh, man, and Rillaboom was able to take it out. Oh, dude. That was so cool, though. The entire game, they thought that Zoroark was Gengar. That's why Zoroark is so cool, and that's why it's the perfect partner with Gengar. Oh my god. Okay, so wait. We actually could Dynamax and be disguised as a Lapras or a Terrakion. And ooh. That kind of makes me want to put a Protect on Zoroark. But for now, we're going to rock with this team the way it is. Next battle. Ooh, okay. So they have 2 of the Swordsmen, and they have their, They have 2 of the Swordsmen, and they have their Whimsicott. However, look at all of these Pokemon. None of them wants... the only one that really wants to face Zoroark is the Terrakion. So I think we can disguise Zoroark as Gengar again, because I do like Gengar in this game. Yeah, maybe we do bring Rillaboom again too. Rillaboom or Lapras could be good too. I think Lapras is actually better than Rillaboom in this game. And then we'll bring Gengar. Just like that. Dude. So what I imagine they're probably going to think... It could be bad, right? They could... They're not going to go for a fighting move. They could go for... They're not going to go for a fighting move into Gengar. Is the thing. Whimsicott and Cobalion. Okay. So where this could go bad is if they Tailwind and just, like, instantly go for, like, a Max Steel Spike or something into my Gengar slot. That could be an issue. However, they could also just think that Gengar doesn't have anything for Cobalion and then just go for the beat up turn 1. That's kind of what I'm hoping. I kind of have to bank on that right now because we're going to fake Tears into Cobalion. And just hope that they actually are targeting our Whimsicott. If I'm them, I'm not threatened by Gengar at all right now. What I should have done is I should have Dynamaxed Zoroark and gone for Max Flare, maybe. We get the fake Tears. I don't think they're going to go for... Oh boy, they went for beat up. Okay, here we go. Who are they targeting? This is interesting. If they target Gengar, then we have to go into our Lapras. We went first. Okay, that was a good chunk. We got the burn on the Cobalion because they had their attack raised. I forgot that that's how it worked. That's amazing. Okay, I know that we just lost our Pokemon, but that genuinely sets me up for success. Because now they're burned. They're still at a lot of attack, which is scary. But now I can go Lapras. I can go for a Tailwind. They could beat up again, which is probably their best option, honestly. But then I have to max Geyser into Cobalion. I like Cobalion. Somebody tell me what... is that German too? Should I Tailwind or should I... I think I have to Tailwind. Yeah, let's Tailwind. Because then Gengar can come in and be faster on the next turn and at least take it out with like a Shadow Ball or something. Oh, you know what? No, because if they Tailwind too, if we Tailwind, then we'll be faster and we might have a chance to knock it out. If they Tailwind, then they are going to go for a Max Knuckle at only +2 thanks to the burn. Or I don't know how that works exactly. But they're going to pop our weakness policy at that point. But if they beat up again... Oh, they just Moonblasted into Lapras. Interesting. Rockfall into Lapras, popping our weakness policy. And... Huh. Yeah, this will take out Cobalion. It'll also set Rain instead. Amazing. Very good. And I don't know that we would have lived that if Cobalion hadn't been burned, to be honest. Oh, here comes Terrakion now, too. So, if they don't have they're probably going to go for Tailwind now, right? So do I have to max guard? Go for Moonblast into the Terrakion? That might be my only option here. Otherwise, I do think Lapras is in trouble. They're going to Tailwind. They are not Tailwinding. They might not have it. They're still going to try to beat up. The gall. Knowing that we have a Gengar in the back, or they should know, and that we will outspeed if we're both under Tailwind. I don't know. Whimsicott might outspeed Terrakion. No, that's probably not true. But now they're going to have to choose whether they want to take out Lapras or whether they want to take out Whimsicott. And one of the two is going to... Go ahead, try and take one of the two out. Come on. If you even have Tailwind. You don't. You're not even using Tailwind yet. There's their Tailwind. Okay. I don't know why they wouldn't have just gone for it right there. Now we get Resonance up, which is amazing. And we get the kill. Because we have the weakness policy. This team is so fun. It's doing so well. Here's Chandelure. You definitely like seeing that if you're me. Are you going to use Beat Up into your Chandelure? Let us... How many turns of Tailwind do I have left? Just one. So I should Moonblast into Whimsicott for sure. But yeah, why not? Let's just Hydro Pump into Lapras. We have the Aurora Veil now. They got their Moonblast off. Who are they doing it into? Into Lapras. Okay. We're going to survive. Lowers our special attack. And they're going to get their Shadow Ball off first. So both of their Pokemon are faster than mine. But since Whimsicott lived, it's going to allow us to Tailwind on the next turn and ensure that we take out the Chandelure with our Gengar. Yeah? Here we go. Unless they're Choice Scarf. And they are. They're Choice Scarf Chandelure. I don't think we can do anything. Oh man. They can only use Shadow Ball against me. But that's not going to matter. Wow, the random Choice Scarf Chandelure is what's going to win it for them. Oh, we got the special attack drop actually. Hold on. They are no longer... We might actually outspeed here now too. Oh my gosh, hold on. Can we get a crit on one of these? Shadow Ball's not going to kill here. It's not going to matter. But we made it close. I cannot believe that. Could I have done something differently there? If I'd assumed, like if I'd predicted that it was Choice Scarf, I don't know that I could have done anything differently there. I could have protected with Gengar. I can't believe we lost that in the last minute. We were doing so well. I could have protected Lapras. I don't know. I don't know. Wow, really good game. Hey, props to our opponent. That was wow. Wow. Oh, that's a weird team. Not weird, it's cool. So they have Psychic Terrain, which is worrisome for Whimsicott. They also have... So I think I can actually disguise Zoroark as a different Pokemon in this game. Like, I think it's better to actually disguise him as Terrakion to try and bait the Psychic moves. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to hope they don't lead with their Psychic Terrain, though they might. And we're going to lead with Zoroark. I think we can bring Lapras in the back. Is that right? Yeah, no, that still feels right. And then we can bring Terrakion. Yeah. The question just becomes, should I Dynamax turn 1 and go for the Max Darkness into their Bronzong, which is what I'm assuming they're going to try and do. Bronzong in DD. Like, this entire team is shiny too, by the way, which is amazing. Just wanted to point that out. I could Snarl. Indeedee doesn't really want to stay, or sorry, Whimsicott doesn't really want to stay in. Whimsicott could Moonblast, but they just got their special defense boosted by the Psychic Seed. Yeah, I think we're gonna switch into Lapras here and just go for a Snarl. We also go for a Burning Jealousy. No, I think Snarl at the end of the day is going to be better. Because Bronzong, we don't know if it's physical or special, but I don't see their attack getting boosted, or any of their stats getting boosted to warrant the burn. There's a Protect. They're going to set Trick Room, just fine. They have a Dark Berry, Colbur Berry. That's Colbur, right? Ooh, that did a good amount. That was crit. We've got this special attack drop. Okay. So that's something. There's the Trick Room. And now I would like to try and go for... I want to go for Resonance. I do. And we'll try and Snarl again. I could also now Burning Jealousy in case they want to go for a max... In case they want to switch in Torkoal or they want to go for a max Steel Spike or something. If they want to Dynamax Bronzong. We are going to be the only ones Dynamaxing this turn. And I have faith that we will get up the Resonance here. Yeah, there's no way they knock out my Lapras with these two Pokemon. I'd love to see Indeedee try to go for Expanding Force, though. They ally switched, okay. I'll take that chip on Bronzong, especially... Did you hear my voice? Especially since we're going for Burning Jealousy on this turn, too. Huh. Expanding Force doesn't affect Terrakion. That's weird, isn't it? And now maybe I should go for Max Lightning to unset Trick Room. I can go for Snarl too. Or not unset Trick Room, to unset Psychic Terrain so that Whimsicott can come in and do something later. Can maybe get some Fake Tears off. Helping Hand. Gyro Ball. Body Press. That will take out Zoroark. That will still be super effective. Shiny Zoroark too. Just the best. So good. There's the Max Lightning though, so now Psychic Terrain is no longer a thing. And I'm actually going to try and bring in Whimsicott right here. Yeah. Let's figure out how many turns of Trick Room they still have left. Because if I'm not mistaken, Bronzong's their only Trick Room setter. And if they have that Torkoal in the back, we should try and get rid of the Bronzong for sure. I can also go for Max Geyser in case the Torkoal wants to come in here. So let's go into Bronzong, but let's also Fake Tears into Indeedee, just so that I could even Moonblast Indeedee on the next turn and take it out if the Fake Tears hits. It doesn't. Okay. So we are still going to attack this Indeedee. Bronzong is surviving, but I don't think it'll survive 2 turns. The question is, will Eruption? I don't think Eruption will kill. Oh, this isn't even going to kill Indeedee. That's actually awesome. That is best case scenario. Because now we can just Moonblast into one slot, and I mean we could Thunder into the other slot. Probably shouldn't Thunder just in case Torkoal Hail Mary comes in here. Ooh, man, I don't know. I have to kill that Bronzong. Right? They only have one. Yeah, this is their last turn of Trick Room. I don't have to kill the Bronzong. I can kill it on the next turn too, but let's just hit a Hydro Pump. What do we say? I could go for Freeze Dry. No, let's hit a Hydro Pump. I think I'd like to predict that they're not going to Ally Switch, so let's do it like that. No, wait. Bronzong got hit by Fake Tears on that turn, so this should be good. Ooh, I could have Freeze Dried then. No. There's the Ally Switch, okay. Oh wait, is Expanding Force going to knock out Whimsicott? That's all that mattered. Hitting the Hydro Pump stops Torkoal from being able to destroy me, if that is in fact in the back. Here comes Expanding Force. It's no longer in Psychic Terrain, though. That's right. Okay, we're in the driver's seat now. Hopefully they didn't even bring the Torkoal, because then we could Tailwind and Thunder on this turn. That would do so much damage with the Electric Terrain. They did have the Torkoal, okay. And there's Dragalge. Okay. I think we're still going to be faster than these things, so why don't we just still Hydro Pump into Torkoal? But we have to hit the Hydro Pump. I can't have this thing being able to... I don't know. I also just realized that I don't think I have any moves on my Terrakion. I have moves on the Terrakion. I just don't think I have the right moves. I think I have Close Combat and Stone Edge. Oh no. Actually, I don't remember properly preparing my Terrakion. They actually Dynamax Dragalge. That's interesting. Let's just kill this this Torkoal here, please. Through the sun, even. Awesome, awesome. And if I'm my opponent, I'm definitely trying to attack. No, they went for Lapras. That's going to pop my weakness policy. And we're confirmed faster, so Terrakion probably won't even need to come out here. Fingers crossed. Because, again, I do not think I have moves. Hold on, let's just check this, just so I can show you. I'm pretty sure Sacred Sword, Swords Dance, Stone Edge, and Close Combat. Yeah, it still has the moves it had when I refreshed. Like, I had a Terrakion set up. I realized I never got the Galar symbol. I went to go get it, and it reset my moves, and I never got the moves back on it. So, I still feel okay about what's going to happen here, though. Because, yeah, we're gonna have enough. Yeah, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hilarious. Obviously, if I end up sharing this rental code, the Terrakion set will be fixed. Lucky that we didn't actually end up... We just needed Terrakion's face, right? So we could disguise Zoroark as Terrakion. We didn't actually need any moves on it. That was very, very funny. Good game to our opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, engage with the video, help grow the channel. That would mean a lot to me. And also, if you want to use this team, 35 likes is going to be what it takes. And again, please be patient. I am recording a bunch of videos so I can post them across a week. I won't be able to record next week, basically. So it'll take me until the following week to be able to record the video, to share the rental code. However, I do appreciate your engagement, and thank you so much for watching until the end. Until next time, my name is Berm. Zoroark is awesome. So sick. Look at him. Bye.